So what I'm doing right now is bouncing what I just recorded down to audio files. All this is coming out of the RD8. This is my contribution to the 50th year of hip hop. Yes, indeed. All right, so I created wave files. So let me tell y'all the machines that I got right here. All right, let me tell y'all the machines I got right here. I got the RD8, which is over here. It's the RD8. RD9. Both of those drum machines are clones of the original TR-808 and TR-909. I got a Moog synthesizer here. I got the ARP. Well, it's a clone of the ARP. It's the Behringer 2600. All classic analog equipment right there. And then over here, I got my infamous MPC Live. I would have went in the closet and got the 4000, but I ain't feel like doing all that. And I also got a Sonic EPS 16 Plus, but that's primarily 90s instruments for music production. This right here is my 1981 collection, my contribution, and my me giving thanks to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, here we go. So let's see what I got. All right, so I'm gonna put a little mix on this right quick. Let me, because obviously everything is all turned up. So let me start that right there. Get a good loop over here, and let me get my mix on right quick. Y'all bear with me. All right, so I just gain staged everything. I didn't put no compression and no reverb or delays or any other external effects in there yet. So I'm just going through this process. Thank y'all for taking this time to roll with your boy on this journey right here, back in time in 1981. Shout out to Kratftwerk, African Bambaataa, Soul Sonic Force. Shout out to Paul Hardcastle, Herbie Hancock, Rick Rubin. And let's see, I know it's probably a lot of people that I've forgotten that era, but y'all got to keep in mind in 1981, I was, 6 years old when this record came out, which, when, not this record, but when Numbers came out. And that was that was the soundtrack. That was the opening to my life in hip hop. As far as the adding a Eletro-Hop to it. Prior to then, The Message by Melly Mel then Curtis Blow. Those was the three records that started off, and then from Kraftwerk it was I think it was the Jonas Brothers with Pac Jam back in the day, the Jonas Crew, I think that was the name of the that crew with Pac Jam. I know I got the vinyl record somewhere. I gotta find that John, but those was the records that got me started, and then from that point on, it was the record of all records that got me wanting to rap, and yeah, this one particular artist pretty much inspired my life. If it wasn't for Schoolie D with PSK, that was the one record that really cracked it open, cracked everything open. I was like I tell y'all, man, I was born into hip hop, like literally raised on hip hop from the womb, and to the tomb is gonna be hip hop. And rest in peace to my mom. I had the best mom in the world. She pretty much let me grow with hip hop, just so it'll keep me off the streets as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? And she inspired me to do this right here. Shout out to J Tech. They used to let me hold his drum machines back in the day. And shout out to Ron Reeves that not only showed me how to rap, but he also showed me how to wire equipment. I had one of the OGs come to my crib last year, and he asked me, he's like, "Yo, man, how you learn how to do all this stuff?" And it just made me reflect. I was like, man, back in the day, I came from a low income family. Like, we didn't have much. You know what I'm saying? My mom did the best she could do, as a single parent, raising two kids and working and stuff like that. So I couldn't have like some of the stuff that a lot of my friends had. But my homie Ron, when I was young, he pretty much, man, he kind of took me under his wing, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we used to get on our bikes and we used to ride around during trash day, and we used to go trash picking. Don't laugh at us, but don't judge. But people used to throw their old stereo systems out, and it might have been a blown woofer, but the tweeter still worked, or vice versa. So we used to go and pick parts, and then we started making our own little stereo systems, and that's how I got into this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. Like, we used to be in your we used to be in your damn trash and shit. You know what I'm saying? Picking out parts and shit to make speakers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was our twist. And I got me an old ass Gemini turntable. I think somebody threw it out because the belt was broke, and it was a record store right up there back in the day on Washington Lane and what was that? Washington Lane and Stenton Ave. It was a record store way back in the day, and they had turntable belts. So we took the turntable apart, took the platter off, put the belt on there, and the joint started working. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was on a quest for great Pickering needles back then. That's how we got into this thing, man. But thank God for hip hop. Hip hop saved my life, literally saved my life. Yeah, give thanks. But back to the track. All right, so that's just the base. Of course, I'm going to build on here so it won't sound too stripped. All right, here we go. I'm going to mute my mic. For all the people, it's building up. It's building up. It's slow progress. Y'all gotta bear with me. It is like what 3:40 in the morning on East Coast time. So bear with me. I'm a little sleepy. Okay, I got something going on there. So now I'm gonna run. I got the for people that's not up on this. Let me switch back to the MPC. I got the actual Jura, and what that is a clone of the Juno 60. Um, and let's see, and a 106, I think. Let's see here. I know I got it. Actually, here. Yeah, here we go. Sound just like the joint, man. It just bring me back, man. I just love working with this vintage equipment. Just bring me back to that time, man. Um, just think, we've been around since, for me, you know what I'm saying, people of my generation, we've been around since the start of a lot of shit, including video games, color TVs, VCRs, DVDs, all the way up into streaming platforms and artificial intelligence. You know, um, I definitely give respect to the people before me too, as well. I was raised, I was born in the '70s, raised in the '80s, '90s, 2000 up until now. So we got a chance to see the full spectrum and experience the whole full spectrum and the growth and development of hip hop and technology. And yeah, I give thanks for being a part of this revolution. You know what I'm saying, or evolution, should I say? But let me continue building. Okay, okay. I definitely got to put some Snake Plissken up on this on this track. For the people that don't know who Snake Plissken is, it was a classic '80s movie called Escape from New York. Uh, iconic movie. Uh, it was off the chain. I think it was Kurt Russell and Isaac Hayes. Man, that was a badass picture back in the day. Classic. That's right. Escape from New York. I got to put my Snake Plissken up on this. Yeah, yeah. Retro, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Y'all just don't understand. I do this for the love, yo. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I wouldn't give a damn if I made $1 or $1 billion. I still would be doing hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the vets that's still making records. I know Busta Rhymes just dropped a new album. I'm gonna go cop that joint. Um, Shout out to LL Cool J. Um, Shout out to all the vets that's still making music. You know what I'm saying? Still contributing. I got a lot of things that I could harp on, but I'm not going to focus too much on that lower vibrational energy. All I got to say is at some point, to all the rappers out there, y'all going to be held accountable for every lyric that came out your mouth, man. For real, for real. Give back to the culture. Y'all focus what y'all can get from the culture, but when are y'all going to give back to the culture? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Karis One. I know they dropping a new album with the Beat Miners coming up. Who's gonna be there? I think it's Helter Skelter, the Beat Miners, and KRS One. I'm so looking forward to hear this, man. Yes, yes. Hip hop 50th anniversary. Let's get it. So what I normally do is I just bounce the MIDI files to audio wave files and kind of do gain staging. Um, and y'all gonna hear the final version of this track once it's all mixed and I add all my little flavor up on this joint. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Kratftwerk. I got inspired off numbers. I had to add that in there. Just a little flavor. I probably didn't get it down. Like how they got it. Obviously, they're the pioneers of it. But I added this in there. That original melody was off the tune of the promotional copy of Numbers. If anybody had that old vinyl back in the day, when they released it, I don't think they had that synth in there, but I know on the promotional copy they had that synth in there. But this is what it sound like so far with what I added. So far I added the what I start out with. I added the Snake Plissken in there, that influence. Then I added the Michael Myers in there, and now I added Numbers. Check it out. Now, granted, folks, I haven't mixed it yet, so I'm just building right now, just getting the ideas and concepts out, and let's see what it sounds like with the drums behind it. Let's see. All right, so let me get my Kratftwerk on, yo. Let me get my Kratftwerk on, yo. Yo, hold up. What they? Give me a second here. 1, 2. Where you at? Let me get my Kratftwerk on. I'm over here geeking. 1, 2. Uno, dos, tres, cuatros. Ish me sanchi. Whatever he said. Son. Uno, dos. 1, 2. 50 years of hip hop. 1, 2. 50 years of hip hop. It's coming together. 1, 2. This is the 50th year of hip hop. This is Ryakin Rip. Be No disrespect for the Germans out there. I didn't know what he said, but that's what it sonically sound like to me in my ears.
One, two.